Alrighty, what's up, everybody? Peter fucking Joseph here for another video. Video number 2 on your late Thursday, Thursday, February 8th, 2024. Thank you for watching right here on the official Peter fucking Joseph YouTube wrestling channel, youtube.com/Peter Joseph. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like the video and subscribe right now to this very channel and my other channels down there inside my pants. That too. And down there inside my pants, otherwise known as description box below. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you're real, if you're not, if you're real, good. If you're not, go fuck yourself. And also, don't forget to share the video all over the internet. And most importantly, tap and slap that bell. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video. And if you do, well, you're pretty much a Cody crybaby. And you're pretty much a bitch. And you're SOL. And you know what that means? And that's pretty much it. So, like, share, subscribe. If you want to, leave a comment. But be respectful. If not, get the fuck off and, go fuck yourself. That's basically it. Go fuck yourself and rot in hell. And that's pretty much it. If you're a first-timer, you watch it for the first time, and you're here for the first time, well, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. If you like what you see, good. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and that bell to death. Give my other channels your love and support as well. And enjoy the show. And if not, you can go fuck yourself and get out of here. And that's pretty much it. And we move on with that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on video number 2 on this late Thursday night. On video number 2 on the Peter Joseph channel. Thanks for watching. I'm Peter Joseph. You didn't know it by now, but I think you do. But if you're new, you don't know who the fuck this guy is. Well, my name is Peter Joseph. I am a content creator talking about the wonderful world of professional wrestling and anything else I feel like talking about. If you like what you see and like what you hear, please don't hesitate to hit that like button, stick it straight up everybody else's ass. Subscribe to this very channel and my other channels, which are in the description box below. Show me love and support, and don't forget to hit that bell. Most important, hit that bell so you don't miss any other video. And you can watch my past videos on my respective channels and show me your love and support there too. So, it's wide open like Rebby Sky's likes. So, it is what it is, and that's pretty much it. Alright, really quickly, hope everybody has a great weekend. It's Super Bowl weekend. But we'll talk about the Super Bowl on Sunday. Got a lot to do tomorrow and Saturday. And going into Super Bowl Sunday as well. And then we got Valentine's Day this coming Wednesday on the docket. So, guys, start thinking about making those Valentine's Day plans. Hope you have a lot of money depending on where you go to eat dinner or eat lunch with your significant other, or maybe you just have a good home cooked meal with your lovely lady. You have a candlelight dinner, and then you have a Netflix and chill. And then, depending on how it goes, depending on what you're drinking, of course, if you're having you have a couple of brewskis, or maybe you have some wine, some vino. You get a little tipsy. You might have the drunk sex. As we all know, drunk sex is the best sex of them all. Absolutely. But just remember, be safe. Wrap up that burrito, guys. And girls, just make sure the guy wraps up. Unless he has really good pull-out game, which some people don't. Just saying, I have a great pull-out game. But I digress. I don't need to sometimes. I don't really do it, but, excuse me. But I always stay protected. But it is what it is. But just be safe and be well and have fun on Valentine's Day. And if you can't have fun, then well, if you don't have a date, sucks for you. But you can go out to any bar, and you can go out to a singles bar or just a bar you know, have fun, have a couple of drinks, by yourself, or, you're with friends, and then you go out to the bar, and maybe you'll meet somebody. Who knows? Who knows? But if you just want to go out and have fun, you can do that too. But be safe when you're doing it. And know when to say when. That's that. Alright, so we got all that. Let's talk about Valentine's Day next week, and we move on. Alright. In the description box below, check out my rant on my legendary fucking rant channel, PG Rants. Basically, talk about, supposed to do a panel in a few hours from now, but the person that I was going to do it with, decided to not do it for reasons, for his own reasons, his own sanity, because he was getting bombarded, like, why are you doing this? This and that, so he didn't want to, take the heat. So I basically talked a little bit about that, and, some other things, and basically putting that situation to bed, and certain other things, like people slandering my name, and me talking to that individual behind the scenes, and his friend behind the scenes on social media. I kind of shot that down because there's no proof, and it's pretty much fake accounts trying to blackmail me and trying to keep the shit going and everything. Because none of you people know how to fucking get over it. They just want to instigate things to make it worse. When pretty much me and those people, I've been, haven't really said anything for over a year now, and then you people want to slander my name and say I talk to these people and I don't, and you want to stir the pot, if you will. So I had to come out, and I wanted to talk to that certain individual about that situation and certain other things that he wanted to talk about, but I guess we'll never do it. Excuse me. So, that's not going to happen, so I basically spieled for about 30-40 minutes, and, about that situation, and clearing up the confusion and everything, and I really don't care the ramifications of that. I don't really give a shit at this point. I'm just going to do my own thing, what I've always been doing for the last pretty much a little over a year or so, and just focus on my wrestling videos and my other videos that I do, and focus on my life, and focus what I really want to accomplish in 2024, and that's get my mental health in check, get my physical health in check, and I got some other goals that I want to kind of get to later on in the year. We're at the midpoint of February just about, so hopefully by the summertime I can get at least halfway there, get some of them done, and continue to get better mentally and physically, and then we'll see by the end of the year how everything goes, and then we're going to 2025. Hopefully on the good foot. But right now it's a little struggle, but, mentally it's still a little struggle, but I'm getting there. Physically, I had a colonoscopy about a week or two ago. It wasn't fun, but I got through it. Thankfully it wasn't bad, but, I'm trying to cut down on certain foods and everything. So, trying to get healthy and eat healthy, but, it's me, so, I love to eat, the junk. I'm a heavy pizza guy. I love to eat a lot of fried food, especially, like, breaded chicken, chicken patties, I can have the chicken nuggets, my doctor said I can have some chicken nuggets, but not like every freaking day, so I gotta limit that up a little bit, limit the pizza intake a little bit. My liver enzyme was like, forget it. Try to drink some more water, or flavored water, which I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna drink a lot more Gatorade. I did get some freaking Monster energy drinks, because I kind of need it, because I'm like, forget it. But I know they're not really good for my stomach, but I need them to keep me keep my energy going, because I'm kind of like lethargic and everything. My back's still killing me. It's starting to get better, but I still wake up in tremendous pain in my back and my legs and everything. I don't think it's my mattress. I just think it's just, I exercise not all the time, not every day like I used to do, but so I'm kind of slacking in the exercise department. But I'm gonna try to get back to that. Like I said, I did my back X-ray today. Hopefully, they're not gonna show anything, but they'll maybe see what might be wrong. I still think an MRI might have showed something better, but we'll have to see what happens with that. That's that, and a physical therapy tomorrow on my knees. So I'm finishing off my knees by the end of next week. Then I start again on my back. So it's a lot of things going on. But hopefully, in the next couple months, I can get my body back in shape, get my head screwed on straight, and just keep going and focusing on 2024 and making it a good one. Because it hasn't been, last year and a half basically, hasn't really been great for me in the mental department. Physically, I was okay most of last year. But mentally, I was a wreck. And I pretty much just about hit rock bottom. But my anger got way out of control. My mental health got way out of control. And it just wasn't a great 2023 for me personally, mentally. Physically, I was okay, but, financially, I was great. I had a pretty good year. This year, I'm starting off okay. But we'll see what happens with that. There's certain things that are coming up that may affect me, in the future, Conan. But we'll get to that. I might get a raise. I might work at another studio. I might work with I'm working with indie bands basically, but I might, go to a studio and work with an actual band. Like Slipknot, not a Slipknot per se, but the New York heavy bands that came from New York, so they come around every once in a while, so I can go to like an actual music studio and hang out with the great bands and everything that are in New York, and they're rehearsing and everything. So I'll go jam with them. So, but it is what it is. So my job's picking up, and it might lead to something really good. Maybe by the summertime, or maybe going into next year. But it's a slow and steady process. So. And it's pretty good for now. Pretty good for now. But, bills are piling up, and it sucks, and it might be really bad come May, going into the summertime, but, we'll have to see what happens with that. But, I got enough to deal with, but we'll see what happens with that. So might be some pitfalls going into the spring and into the summertime, but pretty much by the summertime, I'll probably be on the beach somewhere. Not what you think it may be, but I'll be on a beach somewhere. Sometime in July. Maybe June or maybe June. Well, maybe not June. We'll see what happens on that. But definitely around July 4th weekend. Maybe near the end of July. I'll be taking some time off, like I did last year for about a week or so. But so I'll probably be doing that again this coming July, and then August, probably mid August, before SummerSlam and Bash in Berlin. I'm going to take a little time off from YouTube to do some just need a recharge. And that's that. And then probably I'm gonna see what happens on Labor Day weekend, because I know that's gonna be all out weekend, because All In's right around Bash in Berlin weekend. I think it's the weekend after that, and then All In 3, and then you got All Out right after that, and it's pretty much the end of summer, the unofficial end of summer, which is Labor Day weekend. So Labor Day weekend, I might be in and out of the city, and in and out of my mouth too. That's what she said. So that's a lot of things coming up this summer. So, like I said, I'm not going to be around for most of it. So, I'll be in and out of New York City pretty much after around July and going into July, August, and Labor Day weekend. That's pretty much a definite Labor Day weekend. I might be in and out of the city, and then after that, pretty much, I'm back in Casa del Gilmore for the rest of the rest of the year. But I mean, we'll see what happens with that. Things and plans may change between now and pretty much July. But we'll see what happens. But I'll let you guys know what happens from there. Because I love you guys. Most of you. But, I love my fans. Even the people that have been riding my dick for so long. I love you all. No homo, of course, but, But it is what it is. Alright, enough chitty chat talk. So check out the video down below, and that's all I can say about that. On my PG Rants channel. Climbing up the charts already. And that's pretty much it. Alright. In this particular video, I want to get this done. No, I know it's late, but I did watch the Wrestlemania Kickoff press conference. Holy shit, was it interesting. And I'll get to that in a second. But I did watch that, and then I had my sensible dinner with the missus, and then we watched a movie, and then I kind of was tired, so I went to rest. And I mean, I was kind of mushy, so I didn't want to she was kind of in the mood, so I was like, I'm not really, I mean, we could have done it, but I was like, you know what, I'm tired. I just want to rest for now, and then maybe we'll see what happens. You go rest. Let's go rest for a little bit and cuddle and everything and blah 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 blah. I'm getting too mushy, but whatever. So we did that, and I woke up like about an hour ago, hour and a half ago. So no, pretty much I woke up about a little over an hour ago. So Rosa woke up. We had a snack, and we watched a little TV. We were just checking out the news and everything. What's going on in the world? They had a Nevada, I think Virgin Islands caucuses. So Trump was in Nevada too. I mean, Super Bowl weekend. Trump is in Nevada. Freaking WrestleMania press conference in Nevada. I mean, Las Vegas is the hotbed right now this week. Damn, why didn't I go to Vegas? Damn it. It is what it is. I should have went with a certain demon diva, if you know what I mean, but, didn't have the funds, so. But, she had a blast, so I'm glad for her. But we move on with that. In any case, so yeah, Trump is there. I would assume he won Nevada. I mean, the caucuses, I don't know. I didn't see the vote, but I'm pretty sure he won in there, and I don't know about the Virgin Islands, but mostly Nevada is pretty much Trump country. I think all the states are going to be Trump country, because pretty much it's going to be him and Biden as we hit the summer. As soon as we hit the summer with the Democratic National Convention and the Republican National Conventions, and then we got the big ones coming up in October, pretty much the end of middle of September into October with the presidential debates. Oh, that's going to be exciting, man. Trump's going to come out swinging, and sleepy Joe Biden's going to freaking... And then you got, that bitch Kamala Harris and whoever's running, Mr. Trump's running mate, which probably be Tim Scott. Oh, man, that guy's great. But then I would love to be DeSantis, but that's up to, Mr. Trump, of course. Donald Trump, Ron DeSantis, 2024, it's going to be huge. We'll see. But that's that, and then we'll see how that goes, and then we got Election Day coming up in early November, don't forget to go out and vote for the right man, Donald Trump. And that's pretty much it. And then we'll see what happens after that. And then 2025 comes, and then hopefully we have some change. And we'll see what happens with that. Certain things are gonna be over. We're gonna close the border. Inflation will hopefully go down. Medicaid and Medicare will hopefully be fixed. But, we'll see what happens with that. Maybe, with certain things like food stamps and everything for certain low-income families that they used to get 2 payments a month, and now they're getting 1, which sucks for them, depending on, how much you make a month, and if you work, of course. But it depends on your income, but, I mean, you can make as low as $25 a month. That's not going to get it done. Unless one of the family members has a, pretty good job, but if not, you're screwed. You might have to go to a food bank and just, get your food, but, others can get up to like $500 or so, more maybe, I don't know, but, hopefully that'll get fixed. Everything's gonna get fixed, hopefully. Gas prices will go way down, hopefully. These wars going on in Ukraine and Israel, they'll hopefully be done, and then, not to worry so much about how the fucking United States of America is gonna be. And I think, especially in New York City, the police will not be defunded anymore. And, we can get, eventually, we'll still have, Kathy Hochul, that bitch governor of ours in, upstate New York. And then we got that, what we thought was going to be a good mayor, Eric Adams, and, as mayor, they'll hopefully be gone next, by the end of 2025. And hopefully New York can, be great again like it used to be. Pretty much ever since de Blasio, it's been pretty much shit. But, I mean, we'll see what happens when we get there. Alright, enough about politics. Let's get to the kickoff press conference. And this was fucking epic. And lots of questions coming out of this. Lots of scenarios, lots of questions. So let's get into it. So we start off with the game. Triple H coming out and saying that WWE is on a boom and is selling out arenas and stadiums. And then I was listening to it. Oh, you hear a guy go, "All in." I wonder if that was Tony Khan in the audience. I don't know. But so that was that. And then he welcomes us. Are you ready? Stuff like that. Then we go to Pat McAfee and Mitchell Cole, basically the MCs. Then they go to the panel. They had Big E. Big E's back. Well, not wrestling per se, but he's back on the panel. That was pretty damn nice. And then they had Phil Brooks, that schmuck, Sam Puke, there thinking he's great when he's not. And eventually he's going to be on commentary. Maybe tomorrow night. Maybe for Monday Night Raw coming up, going into Wrestlemania, because he's got nothing to do. Sit on his fucking ass and commentate. Nobody can out-commentate me, Yeah, sure you can. Sure, Phil! Sure, Phil, I guess you haven't seen my work. Or Joe Cronin's work. Because we're better than you on commentary. Way better than you. Just saying. But anyway. Alright, so Hunter introduces us to the show, blah, 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 blah. Alright, after that, we have Bianca Belair. She's Bianca Belair. She plays for her hair. She's Bianca Belair. And you can watch her hit show with her husband, Montez Ford, Love and WWE, right now on Hulu. Good stuff, man. This is great. I'm loving it. I'm like McDonald's. I'm loving it. Good stuff. Good stuff. There might be a season 2. That'll be good. But we'll see what happens with that. Alright, so she comes out, and basically praises herself and says, I'm going to go to Wrestlemania. I'm undefeated at Wrestlemania. Then brings up her match with Mia Yim on tomorrow night on SmackDown in the Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Obviously, she's going to win, go to the Chamber to, be with Becky, the man. And Liv Morgan will probably be qualifying on Monday against Zoe Stark. So there's your top 3 right there. And we're going to need another 2 or 3 people coming up in the next right now, 15 days, next 2 weeks. We're 15 days away as of right now. So, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty time. 2 weeks away from the Chamber. So, we got that. So that was a pretty good to see Bianca. And then, Mommy Rhea Ripley comes out. The Raw Women's Champion, the Women's World Champion, comes out, looks great. Fans are loving her. Mommy, holding up a title and everything. Praising herself and then talking about the Chamber, her match, defending against Nia Jax. So she's gonna eradicate her and everything. She's gonna retain her title, go on to WrestleMania. Then she says, I don't give a shit who faces me at Mania. I'm gonna eradicate them too. And then the man, Becky Lynch, comes out. They have a little stare down. Becky, says some shit to Rhea, saying you're not the champ, you're not great or anything. I'm gonna beat you at Mania in our first ever match because I'm gonna win the Chamber. I qualified it for the very first time. I'm inside the Chamber for the very first time. I'm gonna win the Chamber for the very first time, and then I'm gonna go to Mania and beat you in our first ever match, which she probably will be doing. I think Rhea Ripley's reign is gonna end. But she's still going to be in the main event picture. She'll still be, there. But I think Becky's going to get the belt for like the 5th or 6th time overall. I mean, we'll have to see what happens with that. And then on the other side, they already announced Io and Bayley. Bayley most likely will end Io's reign of terror, with the Black Lotus tribe starting up now. I don't know what is going to happen to Dakota Kai. She has been medically cleared to wrestle. And she looks great. I've seen the pictures of her. Woo! She is great. She's ready to get back on the I would assume on the SmackDown brand. So, maybe Dakota Kai. I wouldn't even put Dakota Kai in the Chamber and have her, God forbid, gets injured again. That would suck. But I do see her either, teaming up with Kairi, Asuka, and Io. And kind of reforming Damage Control with Asuka, or probably Io at the helm. But I think they're gonna kick Dakota Kai out, and then we're gonna actually see the Black Lotus Triad come in, and I think it's gonna be fucking epic. But we'll see what happens with that situation. So that was that. Then we see Seth freaking Rollins. The World Heavyweight Champion. He comes out. Pretty nice fit from the Men's Warehouse. Because as always, that's our sponsor. The Men's Warehouse. You want to look good for Valentine's Day? You go to the Men's Warehouse. Tell them Peter Joseph sent you. And maybe, just maybe, he might like the way you look. I might guarantee that. But when I go, they always hook me up, so. Maybe Wednesday when I do my Dynamite review, I might actually be in my clothes that I'm going to be going out with the missus in. Maybe. If you're good. We'll see. If I feel like it. That's that. Alright, so Seth comes out and says, I was going to bring out Cody to make his choice. And then Roman Reigns, the man that we're all here to see. The man that matters. The only man that matters, as he said on Instagram. Put up your ones and acknowledge your unified, undisputed, Universal Champion of the world, Mr. almost getting close to 1,300 days, Roman Reigns. He comes out with the Iceman. My name is Paul Heyman. And Roman says that Cody had not decided who he's going to pick. So, you lost your opportunity there, Cody. So, I'm going to make my own choice. And I'm going to choose my cousin, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. So it was like, yay! Fuck you, Cody! Ah! So The Rock comes out, cuts a promo, we hear, we want Cody! Cody sucks! So Rock getting a little Cena treatment, but mostly it was Cody sucks chants. So anyway, he teases the notion of accepting the match with Roman, and then reacts to the boos by the crowd, calling them, here they are, the Cody Crybabies. Hashtag Cody Crybabies, by the way. You loved it. I marked out. I was like, yeah, fuck you, Cody, and your fucking fans, too. So we got that. Then he says that he had to show the audience something. He puts up a humongous graphic of the Bloodline, the entire Bloodline family, knowing that there was only one dominant family in wrestling, and that is the Samoan Dynasty, the Anoa'i family. And that is true. That is very true. So, then we hear, hold on. Smacking the mic. And then Cody comes out and says, this is bullshit! Really now. And said that by virtue of my Royal Rumble win, I choose you, Roman. And I was like, fuck! That kind of pissed off. And then, Roman got all pissy and says, we done that last year. You're just another chapter in my book. You're irrelevant, just like your dad. Oh, it went there. So, Cody's like, oh, okay. You want to talk about my family? How about we talk about your family? So he mentions The Rock, High Chief Peter Maivia, the great man that he is, and Roman's grandparents, saying that if they were here today, they would be ashamed of you. And it was like, ooh. So then Roman looks like he was about to really rip Cody's face off. And then The Rock steps in. He's like, I got this. Hold on. I'm going to rip him a new a-hole right now. So Rock goes right up to Cody, took offense to that, says, hey, if you're going to talk about his family, you're going to talk about my family. You're going to talk about his grandfather, then you're going to talk about my grandfather, my father, the High Chief Peter Maivia. And if you're going to talk about his blood, then you're going to talk about my blood. So let me be perfectly clear here, Cody. You want to talk about our family? You want to talk about your family, and then you're going to come back and say shit about our family? Well, we got a problem here. I'm like, uh-oh. And then Rock slaps the fucking shit out of Cody. I was like, fuck yes! And then we see Triple H, Nick Aldis, and Adam Pearce on the stage trying to get everybody, separated. Paul Heyman was like, oh shit! And then, Seth's trying to get back Cody. Roman's trying to hold back his cousin. It was chaotic. It was fucking chaotic. And, they leave the stage. And then fucking CM Punk, Phil Brooks, that fucking idiot, says, oh, Rock's on the board now. Cody's his boss. Rock is Cody's boss. And he's gonna take that? I would be throwing fists. I would be punching people in the face. I'm like, oh, really, Phil? Really? That's why you put Tony Khan's life in danger? Because you started throwing things at him? Because you were having a fight with fucking Miro and Jack Perry? At All In 2? Right? You know a thing or two about backstage brawls, don't you? You fucking idiot. Don't give me that shit, Phil. Fuck you. Well, what are you gonna do, Phil? he's talking, and the mic is on, and Rock and Roman like this. Oh, he did just not say that. He did not just say that. I was waiting for Roman to get back on the mic and say, hey, Punky Boy, you got something to say? Why don't you come up on stage and say it to her face? I was waiting for that. Didn't happen, obviously. So they finish up, and then they cut to Jackie Redmond. He's in the back with Hunter, and trying to, get an answer what the hell is going on. So officially we got Roman and Cody for the Universal title again. But now it's a little bit of controversy here. So Hunter's trying to, squash the situation. Oh, the tensions are hot and everything. And then we see Rock, Paul Heyman, and Roman come in. And Rock just went off on Triple H. I mean, he was cursing him out. Says, you're gonna put up with that bullshit? It's like, that was bullshit. It's like, he can't talk to our family like that. As you saw what happened, he talked shit about our family, and this is what he got. And then basically, Hunter's like, oh, you were out of line. And then Rock's like, that was out of line? He's talking shit about my family. And in turn, Roman kind of started it. But anyway, so Rock's going off on Hunter, and then he's like, well, you're the boss, why don't you just go fix this? He's like, fix this before we fix this. And then as they were leaving, he's like, that son of a bitch, I'll fucking knock his teeth down his throat. I was like, oh, shit! Yo, I was like, is this real? Or is this, scripted? I think some of it was real. That slap had to be real. I don't think that was scripted. I don't think that was scripted. I think most of that was a schwork. Half shoot, half work. But damn! That was that. So freaking Rock says, I'll knock his teeth down his throat. So you better fix this, Hunter. So they leave, and then Hunter's like, oh, at least I got 2 teeth, or something like that. Some shit he said. Oh, right, great comeback, Hunter. Great comeback. So anyways, so we got that. And then Hunter goes on Instagram and makes the match official for WrestleMania. Roman versus Cody 2. But now, everything's kind of in flux. I'm like, what the fuck's happening with Seth Rollins? I mean, at the Chamber, what's happening? We don't know. Who's going to face Seth Rollins at Mania? We don't know. What's going to happen with The Rock? Now, Rock's got nothing to do. Well, it looks like they're teasing a tag team match. When? I think it's going to happen at Mania. And it really should be at Night 2. Night 2. That's the main event right there. But people are doing all these stupid, not per se stupid scenarios, but basically some people are saying that Cody versus Rock, Night 1, and the winner of that faces Roman. Well, if Cody wins, he faces Roman for the title. And then on Night 2, and on Night 1, Seth Rollins will face the winner of the Elimination Chamber, which will probably be Drew McIntyre. So that was one scenario. Scenario number 2 is they were doing a tag team match, which I thought was ridiculous, but anyway. They had one where Seth fights twice or something like that. Oh no, I think it was Cody faces Roman on Night 1 for the title, and Cody probably will win. I don't think he will. And then on Night 2, you have Roman versus The Rock for title or no title. But I don't think that might happen. And then scenario number 3 would be Seth faces Drew, and then we got a triple threat match, or with Rock, Roman, and Cody, or Roman and Cody with Rock as a special guest referee. But now that Roman and Rock are basically together now, and The Rock is like corporate Rock right now. Oh, man. And remember corporate Rock, the promos he had as corporate Rock, which was pretty... him and Hollywood Rock, I think the promos, I give the edge to corporate Rock, because he was a beast, and Hollywood Rock was just savage. So I can only imagine the promos from now until Mania. That'll be freaking insane. So tomorrow night's SmackDown is going to be very interesting. And from here on to WrestleMania, we got 57 days to Mania. So we're just under 2 months away. It is going to be fucking epic fucking shit on Raw and on SmackDown. The Elimination Chamber might be a little bit interesting. People saying that this tag match should happen at the Elimination Chamber. No. Seth says he's not going to be at the Chamber. He's not going to be ready by the Chamber. No. It's not happening at the Chamber. And Roman's not even advertised. Rock's not even advertised. This match is not happening at the Chamber. So for all you people that think it's going to happen at the Chamber, you're just delusional. So this tag match is going to happen on night 1 or night 2. And I personally would put a tag team match on night number 2. I would have Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre on night 1. And fuck Cody's Universal title shot. Have the tag team match. Or they might, what I think they're going to do is have Roman versus Cody on night 1 for the title. And I think Rock might cost Roman, because I think there's a little bitty trick that Rock's doing. He's just like, oh yeah, I'll be buddy with you until WrestleMania. Well, blood and everything. And then next thing you know, Rock comes out, to help Roman, and it backfires, and Roman gets all pissy, and then we'll get Roman versus Rock on night 2. But then again, people are saying, oh, this tag match might happen, and I think Roman and Rock might win, and then later on, I would think later on in the summer, or probably near the end of the year, they can go. I would love for them to go with this little corporate bloodline storyline, and have the bloodline just be a monster faction again. I mean, you got The Rock, you got Roman, Jimmy, Solo, the Wise Man. I mean, it'd be freaking epic. I mean, you put Roman and Rock as tag team champions. Like that. Like, remember how Triple H and Stone Cold were the 2-man power trip? Oh man, Rock and Roman as tag team champions would be freaking epic. But then again, they would, they'll lose. They'll lose sometime maybe before the summer, and then I would say by November, if they do, or either the summer or by November, I think Rock will turn on Roman, and then you have that build up to Mania 41, wherever that might be, probably in Vegas, who knows, but you have Rock and Roman straight up one-on-one, not for the title. But then again, like I said, they could do it on night 2. Then night 1, you have Cody versus Roman for the belt. And have Cody maybe end the streak. I hope not. But what I would do is, since they want to do a tag team match, why don't you just do it at Mania? And then maybe have Rock cost Roman the tag team match, and then, later on, they're not going to do it at Payback, I don't think it would happen at Payback. I would think they lead up to SummerSlam, and they have Rock, Roman at SummerSlam, either for the Universal title, or just for the title of head of the table. But, I mean, we got 57 days to go, so anything is possible right now, but as of right now, we got Io and Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship, and now we have Roman versus Cody for the Undisputed Universal title. And Seth Rollins kind of in the background. We're like, oh, who am I going to face? I don't know. So, I mean, we'll see if Hunter can fix this. But, I mean, if he already announced that the match was going to happen, that's not going to sit well with Roman and The Rock. So, I mean, we're going to see tomorrow what happens on SmackDown. I would probably think we'll hear early in the day that Rock and Roman will be on the show to discuss what happened at the scrum. Cody might be on SmackDown. If not, maybe Cody appears on Raw to say some shit. Maybe the Seth Rollins, those do that. Maybe Drew McIntyre will get involved. I don't know. I still think what they really should do is have a triple threat match. And Cody gets involved, and if he wins that, he gets the belt, and he faces Roman on night 2. And then, God forbid, he wins that. They unify the belts, which I don't think I don't want to see. But, I mean, there is so many freaking scenarios. It is insane. I mean, earlier tonight was freaking epic. And now, WWE is on fire right now for the next 57 days going into WrestleMania. And we'll see what happens with the Elimination Chamber. And then after the Chamber, we're really on the road to WrestleMania. We'll be about a month, almost a month away from that. And, yeah, we're about a month away. So they're going to really pump that storyline with Roman and Cody. And whatever happens with The Rock, whatever happens with Seth Rollins, most likely will face Drew McIntyre for the world title. And I think Seth might win and then get cashed in on by Poppy Priest in the bank, finally. And we'll see what happens with that. But earlier tonight was fucking amazing. And that's all I gotta say about that. So let me know what you guys thought of the WrestleMania kickoff. And the whole thing with Cody, Seth, and The Rock. What do you guys think is going to happen at Mania? Could they change the match somehow? Do they do a tag team match either before Mania or on night 1 or night 2? Or they have Roman fight Cody on night 1 and then face The Rock on night 2? What do you think might happen with that? Do you think there's going to be a corporate bloodline going into WrestleMania and then coming out of WrestleMania? And then we'll get Roman and Rock maybe at SummerSlam or maybe around the Survivor Series. Or they lead up to WrestleMania 41. I mean, so many scenarios. Let me know what you guys think. And that's pretty much it. So, alright, I'm gonna go to bed. And then, that's it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for SmackDown and Rampage. And then Saturday, I will be doing TNA and Ring of Honor early in the day on Saturday. And then Saturday night, Collision review. And then Sunday, early Sunday, Super Bowl 58 predictions. And then, win or lose, I will be back on the Shadows Lair, episode number 23. Of course, I'll do 22 early in the day. But episode 23 of the Shadows Lair on the Shadows Lair backup channel. Win or lose, I will give a reaction to the Super Bowl. And we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully it'll be a good one. The Niners get ring number 6 and put Patrick Mahomes in the turf. And make Taylor Swift an unhappy, soon-to-be engaged bitch. And that's pretty much it. But we'll see what happens with that. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. And until next time, fuck you, Cody. And that's it. Until next time, acknowledge us. Adios. Peace.